Jai Sri Ram, everybody, and Har Har Mahadev. What a fabulous time it is to discuss about something very important. You know, when you when you go and talk to different people, okay, you will always figure out people talking about Bhagwan Vishnu is great, Bhagwan Shiv is great, who is real God, my God versus your God. Okay, but now we are not only going to talk over it, from the perspective of it, but we will see what each one of them said. Okay, so just just bear with me here, and we will go and learn more about it, and you comment here. Okay, if you have any questions, please put it here. Who is real God, Bhagavan Shiv or Bhagavan Vishnu? Okay, let's go scientifically bisect and dissect. Okay, what each one of them said, and you watch this whole thing and give your opinion. Okay, that's very important. And must see this video to know the truth. Okay, and click and watch and comment and share. And also, you know uh, also, what I will recommend you to do is, please, if you are here for the first time, please support us by clicking the subscribe button, and also the notification bell, so that when anytime we go live, you will get to know we are live. And if the subject is interesting to you, you can come inside, comment, and we will definitely share your comments and thoughts with the people. And again, now the question is, one more recommendation: if you are here with your seeing this, if you can see with your family, if you can see with your children especially, it is a great thing to do. Okay, because we are going to discuss something very important: Bhagavan Vishnu or Shivji, who is real God. Okay, you know what, actually, let us go here. Okay, uh, let, let me go here and give you some truth. Okay, before we going further, also know that in Bharat Mark we do Sanskrit class for free. There is no age limit, anyone can join. And you can, because see, if there is no Sanskrit and no Sanskriti, there is no Desh and Dharma, isn't it? So we have to learn it. We have to make sure our children learn it. Okay, that's very important. And now you go here, okay, to Ramji and Shivji, when they went to the Ramji, when he was leaving to the forest for 14 years, okay, on the order of his mom, where- from the promise his dad gave it to his mom, Ramji was going for Vanvas. And you know that Sita Maya and Lakshman Bai, they went with them. Okay, they went with them. And but when they once they start, Ramji refused them from coming. You know those things, right? You know those things. But you know what? But the thing is, they were adamant in coming, and they did. And when they were coming, when they started going for the forest, Sita Maya asked for only one thing to Ramji. Okay, she never asked anything before. Okay, um, what is the question? Okay, how do we know Ramji is real? Exactly, we will go through that. In just stick around, we will go through. Okay, we will go through that question too. But okay, what was happening was, Sita Maya asked only one thing from Ramji. Okay, and that is, she wanted she wanted Ramji. She said to Ramji that, you know what, I want only one thing from you. Okay, to be happy in the whole one was. I am not looking for anything else. Ramji asked what, you know, and she said, every day when we were getting married, yeah, when we were getting married, when you broke that Dhanush bond, I prayed to Gauri Mata that we shall get married. You should have the enough strength to, lift that Dhanush Ban, the Vishnu Dhanush, and you did. And I also say her that throughout my life, I will do Gauri Puja. Okay, I'll do Gauri Puja, and to honor that, I need wherever we are staying in these 14 years, please have in such a way that I can do my puja to Gauri Mata. Ramji said, wow, that looks great. Because you see, Shivji is my Aradhana Dev, you know, and if you are doing Gauri Puja, there is nothing like it. Now somebody asked the question, right? How do you know Ramji is real? Okay. How do you know Ramji is real? Somebody asked here, right? Varun asked, Varunji. Okay. How do you know Ramji is real? Friend, I want to let you know, in Bharat Marg, we do shootings on Ram Vangaman Marg, wherever Ramji stayed. Okay. Ramji stayed in 198 places. Okay. 198 places in from Ayodhya to Sri Lanka. Okay. 198 places, and wherever he stayed, okay, I have done many of the shootings you can see in Bharat Marg. Okay, wherever he stayed, one thing is sure, he never stayed in a place where there is no Shiv Mandir. Okay, never. And if at all he stayed, he made the shivling there. Okay, and I can say you step by step. Right now we were in a place called Siddhashram. In Siddhashram, he did made a vow to demolish demise all the rakshas. So like that, you find step by step, you find where he went, what he did. All the stories are there. You can go and see, Bharat Mark channel for it. Okay, you will have better idea. And so he said, oh, definitely I will do that, because it is a great privilege for me. I am a strong devotee of Bhagavan Shankar. So what I will do is, Gauri Mata Puja is great. We both can do together. And like that, they were going. But, now the important thing is, when they came to Rameshwaram, when he came, rather, by the time Mataji was kidnapped by Ravan, right? And then Ram and Lakshman are coming all the way to Sri Lanka. And when they are going, they are coming to Rameshwaram. In fact, folks, I will recommend you, if you haven't gone to Rameshwaram, or if you want to see, there is a good question asked by Varun. How do you know this is real? Because I can show you place after place in the next to Rameshwaram, where you can see all the footprints of Ramji. Okay, and if you want to know more about it, we also do pilgrimage travel. You can contact us by sending a WhatsApp to +16479644790, and we will love to take you to different place and show you and explain you the places, etc. Okay, if you are interested, you are more than welcome to, but contact us. But the thing is, it's in Rameshwaram. When he came in search of Sita Mata, now they got the information Sita Mata is in Lanka. So in Rameshwaram, the Hanumanji and all the battalions there are building the bridge, right? When they are building the bridge, Ramji is doing Shiv Puja. Okay, so that he can worship Shivji and take blessings. But when he did, Hanumanji asks him. Okay, Hanumanji asks him, to Ramji, this place. Okay, Lord Bhagavan Ram called this place as Rameshwaram. So Bhagavan Hanumanji asked him, why did you call this place as Rameshwaram? He said, Ram's Ishwar is here. Okay, who is Ram's Ishwar? Okay, he says, my Ishwar is here. That is, Bhagavan Shiv is here, because it is one of the Jyotirlings, as you know. If you haven't gone to Rameshwaram, so Bhagavan, my Ishwar is here. So this place is called as Rameshwaram. Ram's Ishwar is here. Okay. So on hearing this, what was very peculiar was Parvati Mata really got skeptical, and she asked Shivji. Every time you say Ramji is the God, you say Ramji is the God. Who is the real God? You are Ramji, you know. And Bhagwan Shiv said, people call me Bolenath for a reason, because I am very naive. I just say the truth. I am not like Bhagwan Vishnu. He is very, very, how he is. He says something and does something. He can do anything he wants. But the thing is, I am very innocent, as people know. So, I can say you one thing. He is the God. And Parvati Mata asked Shiv Ji, okay, then say me, and he's Bhagwan Shiv says Rameshwaram is the name, and then but the explanation given by him is not really true. So Parvati Mata asked Bhagwan Shiv, okay, if that explanation is not good, what is the right explanation? You give me, says Parvati Mata. So Shivji goes on to say, Rameshwaram means uh, Ra, Ram hi Ishwar. Ram hi Ishwar. See, Ramji gives an explanation. Ram's Ishwar is here. But Shivji goes and says, Ram hi Ishwar. That's why it is called Rameshwaram. Okay, it's an incredible way of putting it together. So both of them admired each other. In fact, uh, Ramji, Hanumanji asks Ramji, everybody says you are the God, Ramji. Then why Bhagwan Shiv? And Ramji says to Hanumanji that no one can reach me. My real devotee will be a devotee of Lord Shiv. Okay, says Bhagwan Ram. Okay, my real devotee will be devotee of Bhagwan Shiv. Okay, because he is my Aradhana Dev. You have to understand, as we told before, Ramji stayed in 198 places between Sri Lanka to Ayodhya in his Vanvas trip, and not even one place he stayed where there is no Shiv Mandir, or if he stayed, he made sure that he made a Shiv Mandir there, and Puja was done regularly by every day by Mata Sita, so the amount of devotion they had for Parameshwar. So Ramji goes and says to Hanumanji that Ram is Bhagwan Mera Ishwar idhar hai. That means my God is here. Okay, that is Jyotirling over there in the form of Jyotirling, and anybody who is not, nobody can reach me without the blessings of Bhagwan Shiv, says Bhagwan Ram. Okay, so anyway, now after Ram Yug, okay, in something very interesting, the story connects in Kurukshetra. Okay, in Kurukshetra, Bhishma Pitama is on the deathbed, right? On the bed of arrows, as you can remember. Okay, bed of arrows. And when he was lying down there, on the bed of arrows, and only one thing what he did was, you know, uh, one thing he wanted was to see the darshan of Vishnu Bhagavan. Okay, this is Kurukshetra. Even if you go to Kurukshetra today, you can see the place where Bhishma Pitama was lying down on the arrows. Okay, and Bhishma Pitama, in front of having, he requests Bhagavan Krishna to be on his foot side, because he couldn't have the eyesight anywhere else, because everywhere his body is poked with the arrow. So makes Krishna to stand there, and in a very peace. Understand, in Kurukshetra, hundreds and thousands of people dying every day. The epics goes like this. There was a bell which goes and does one ring, dang, like that. If 1,000 people die, and this bell rang non-stop, okay, for 18 days, so you can calculate how many times it would have rang, how many people would have died. But in that, Bhishma Pitama, being in the painful arrow bed, he was at peace seeing Bhagavan Krishna's face. And in fact, having Bhagavan Krishna face, he said, please don't go, be in front of me so that I can feel the presence. And because I want to keep seeing you and close my eyes or die, you know. And so Kurukshetra, we all know, is a famous place. This is in Haryana. If you didn't go, please contact us again, and we will love to take you to Kurukshetra and show you these places. Okay. And in the Kurukshetra, uh, we all know Kurukshetra is a place where, what do you call, Bhagavad Gita was said. But what we don't know is, on having Krishna in front of him, Bhishma Pitama, okay, says Vishnu Sahasranam. Vishnu Sahasranam is said first time, okay, over here in Kurukshetra. Okay, so he says the whole Vishnu Sahasranam right here. Okay, and while after doing the Vishnu Sahasranam, Bhishma Pitama goes on to say who said what. I don't know if you know Vishnu Sahasranam, otherwise you can check it. And in that, some of the panths that come, okay, I'm going to share with you. In Sahasranam, now, why do we go to Ram Yuga, where Rameshwaram, to Kurukshetra in the Krishna Yuga? Why? Because they are interconnected. Okay, you see here, uh, Bhishma Pitama, from his deathbed, while doing the Vishnu Sahasranam, says, he quotes what Bhagavan Shiv said. Bhagavan Shiv said, Ishvaro Vacha. That means what? Ishwar said, Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanani. Okay. Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanani. That means, you can see Vishnu Sahasranam is what? Saying 1,000 names, isn't it? But he says at the end, I have said everything to you and praised you. But you know what? But if you really want to hear what Shiv Ji said, that Shiv Ji said, you don't need to do all those things. You don't need to see. Basically, many times we think we need to be very smart to please God, and all those things. But Shiv Ji says those are all not needed. Okay, for my God, my Prabhu Ram, he is absolutely very, very easy to approach and easy to attain. And what do? You don't need to say 1,000 names. You don't need to go through and discuss and debate and do lot of Veda mantras, everything. Those are all great, but that is not needed to reach my Prabhu Ram, says uh, Shivji. And that's where he quotes that, Bhishma Pitama quotes that during his what you call um, um, during his Vishnu Sahasranam, he quotes that saying, Ishvaro Vacha, Sri Rama Rama Ramedi Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanani. So Bhagavan Ishwar said, you don't need to do too many things. You don't need to be too intelligent. You don't need to be a big Veda Pandit to reach my Prabhu Ram. All you have to do, it's very easy. He's a very simply approachable person. All you have to do, Ishvaro Vacha, Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. In fact, you say Rama, 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 Rama. You know what? You will attain, because each time you say Rama's name, each time you say Bhagavan Ram's name, you it's like, each time you say, it is like you say the whole Sahasranam. Okay, where is Sahasranam done? Sahasranama, Vishnu Sahasranama was said first in Kurukshetra, if you don't know. Okay, it was done by Bhishma Pitama being in arrow bed. Okay, now also It was said first person who listened to Vishnu Sahasranam is Bhagavan Krishna himself, who was standing on request of Bhishma Pitama's request. He was standing on the foot of Bhishma Pitama so that he can see his face. Okay, what an incredible story, folks. My question is simple. Okay, so what is the easier way to attain God? Okay, as per Bhagavan Shiv, what did Bhagavan Shiv said? And why I had two questions, if you can answer it. Okay, anybody? Okay, why, what did Bhagavan Shiv said is the easier way to reach the moksha? Number two, why the name Rameshwaram came as per Bhagavan Brahm, and how did Bhagavan Shiv countered, saying this is why the name of Rameshwaram came? Can you please answer it if you can in the comment area? We will love to hear from you, and also you can connect with us. See, now you can become a member in Bharat Marg. Okay, and we are going to do a separate video on it. We do Gau Seva on every Dwadasi, to Amavasya, we do Annadan, right? And Nandi Puja for Pradosham. All those things are available for our members, folks. Okay, so I will highly recommend you to become a member. What is the advantage of becoming a member? Okay, you and your family become the practicing Hindu. That's what it is about. Okay, how many practicing? Our goal is simple. Bharat Marg works on only one thing: to increase the number of practicing Hindus. Okay, let's become a member and join us. If you have any question at any time, you can WhatsApp us to +1 647 964 4790. Okay, our WhatsApp number is given here. You can see it, and you can comment. Okay, and we will love to hear from you. Connect with us in the WhatsApp. Get our one dharmic message every day. Hope you enjoyed. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jai Sri Ram.